Welcome back. Sunday, April Fool's Day, was a horrible day for the United States of America because we became the highest corporate income tax nation on earth, 39.5%. If you're in California, 39.5 gets added to 13.3 for state income tax, so you're already over 50%. You don't get half of what you earn. You can, think that through. You don't get half. You're losing more than half of what you earn. And that's not counting the double taxation of the corporation by the time the dividend's paid out and the 1099 comes and you pay tax on it a third time, okay? We have gone from being the cradle of capitalism to, under the current administration, President Obama and his socialist, communist, statist cronies, we've gone from the cradle of capitalism to the cradle of communism. We now have a higher tax rate on income tax for corporations than China, the Soviet Union, Japan, even Sweden, for God's sake. Sweden has a lower corporate income tax rate than we do. Now, if that's not bad enough, our buddies to the north, Canada, the socialist paradise of Canada, what are they doing to balance their budget, in the long term? They've just raised their retirement age by 2 full years. To get the full benefit for retirement in Canada, you can still go out the door at 65, which was the traditional age, but you're not going to get the full annuity until 67. They raised it by 2 years, and they're going to have to raise it another 2 years because the life expectancy of North American males has gone to 88 years. Even for people like me, I'm a 1953 baby, I got cancer, and my life expectancy is chopped down a little bit by that, but for people in my age group, 1953 babies, as a group, our life expectancy is 88 years, okay? Even with this cancer that I've got, I can expect to get, it's a good news, bad news joke. It's a it's a fatal cancer, but it's very slow moving. So, your death drags on forever, it's one of those bad news jokes. But even with the cancer I've got, I'm gonna live longer than my grandfather did. And if you look at this, Canada, a socialist paradise, has the guts to say 2 years added to retirement. Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid are the 3 biggest programs. They are where our debt bomb is located. The unfunded liability in Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid are destroying the fiscal house of America. We've got to do several things. We've got to work on Social Security. Social Security is going to have to go, and everybody hates to hear this, but it's the truth. I was on the phone to my older brother yesterday. My older brother's a very, very successful lawyer. And he said, what do you think's going on with Social Security? And I said, well, we're going to have to means test it, and people like you aren't going to get a penny, even though you paid into it your whole life. And he agreed. He said, yeah, that's probably what's got to happen. The top 1% of income earners cannot, even if we take every bit of their wealth, it won't even balance the budget once. And after we go out as good statists, as good communists, as good, redistributionists, if we went out and took all the wealth, if we taught Bill Gates and Warren Buffett and Mike Bloomberg that there was no reason to work hard because we're just going to take it all from you and give it to people who didn't work as hard as you did, what is going to happen year 2? We won't even balance the budget. We won't even balance the budget if we do that 1 year, much less get rid of the $15 trillion in debt or the $200 trillion in unfunded liability. This country is up against a fiscal nightmare. And the strongest supporter we have of getting our house in order is Paul Ryan, and he's talking about a 20-year timeline. Folks, I'm telling you right now today, we got to cut federal spending in half. If you don't understand that, email me, I'll explain it to you. We're going to do a series of episodes just about this. We got to cut federal spending in half. God bless you, God bless the United States, and God bless the U.S. Supreme Court. They got tough choices to make.